Hello and welcome to episode 1, calling it the introduction and partial unboxing of the rock car. What we have here is a 1977-78 Chenoweth. I believe it was a 4LD, something like that. That was built in 1970, 78, 79, maybe 1980. So this is a video series. They're going to be short videos as I build this car out. They're going to be not weekly, not monthly, just as I have time to work on it and put a video together to keep everybody, including myself, updated on the progress of it. So what this was Larry Zimmerman's car that he won in the 1978 Vora Championship. The prize was a Chenoweth chassis from TRM in Loomis. Donated the chassis to the winner of the points championship in Vora in 1978. Larry already had a race car, and so he opted to trade that single seat chassis for a two-seat chassis. He built it, had it built it and or had it built in typical Larry Z fashion, which was just immaculate. And as his family grew, the car grew. It grew by about a foot, and we'll get to the back here in a second. We'll show you that. And I believe he sold it to a buddy of mine, Patrick Timmons, and I think Patrick said in 1998, maybe 2002, somewhere in that range. And Patrick drove it for a few years, put a 6-cylinder Porsche in it, pre-ran, did some upgrades to it, including the rear suspension, and then he parked it, and I got it just over a year ago. I'm extremely happy to have it, as to me it represents 50 years of Vora, even though it never raced Vora, but it's been around as long as Vora has, I feel. So let's look at the back end of this thing. Let's kind of unbox it a little bit. I haven't even taken the hood off of it since I've had it, so I have no idea what is hiding under this car and all the spider webs and all the dust. So moving into the interior here, besides all the cobwebs and black widows that are in here, I'm sure anything that I've had just kind of got thrown in this car. I got the steering shaft and column that goes to this car. This is from another car. Axles and CVs that fit this car. I got a new transmission for it. This has got like a race on it, maybe two. This was from Dan the Man from his Baja Bug before it took a number of spills. So that's a fresh box. I got the 930 flanges for it. I hope they fit this transmission. This is where it was stretched. As I said, Larry Z's family grew, so his car grew. He had it stretched this much. And then the back end was kind of high, squared. Had a back seat that was about here for the kids. Front seats, back seats, and then had a rear deck for camping equipment. And that's all cut off. I didn't experience it, but Patrick said that even kids in the back seat would hit their head on the roll bars and couldn't see out of it. So that he cut it off to start remodeling the back end of it, and gave up, went on to another project, and that's where I got it. Is in this form. My plans for the cage is going to be taking this tube out, coming in from where this tube is, bringing it down straight to the torsion housing, and then building a back end. I'm going to leave the length the way it is, seats where they were, and we'll just see what ends up in the back here, whether it's going to be a third seat, 2 more seats, storage, ice chest, who knows. Patrick updated the rear end with the 3x5 arms and the 930 CVs. I got king shocks to go all the way around this from Patrick. And rear disc brakes, I still need to get calipers for. And like I said, I got the transmission, got a motor, I hope. We'll see. Hopefully that's coming. And we'll just build this thing out. Tubing, I got all the tubing is already purchased to build the back of the half of this out. Plan to have a roof rack of some sort. You're looking at the dash as I'm looking at the dash. I haven't looked at this yet. I know it's got a dash and some switches and buttons and knobs, and I have no idea what's on here. I'm guessing turn signals. We got some gauges, speedometer. It's cable driven. Key. I plan to leave that exactly as it is because I love this retro. Retro would be retro as if you're building it old. This is old. This is old school. So we're going to keep it retro with some not major upgrades to this thing. It's going to stay in its 1980s type form. From that angle, you can see a gas tank laying on its side because the gas tank sits between the seats here, or between the passenger's, driver and co-driver's legs. And I don't know how big it is. I haven't even pulled it off to see what's in there. Let's go around and show the front. Let's pull the hood on this thing for my very first time also. So here we are at the front of the car. This has been in my backyard for over a year. It's been having turkeys have been hanging out on it. And I got turkey poop. I got just random gravel from, I don't know even where that's from. But yeah, because you can see it's got an inch of dust on it because it's been sitting outside. When I got it from Patrick, it was probably this dirty, but it's been under a carport for the last year, a little over a year. And pull the hood off for the first time. Let's see what's under this thing. So, Volkswagen stuff. Steering rack, 3 pedals, gas tank that fits right here somewhere. Somehow it goes into this space. I don't know. We'll figure that out too. Speedometer cable. That's old school analog. Love it. My plans up here are to put Prius power steering in this thing. So there's an upgrade. Lights housings are going to stay the same. I'm going to probably upgrade them to some LED inserts in them, bulbs. I will eventually want to upgrade the front end to some 1.25 or 2.5 inch over arms, possibly disc brakes, combo spindles. I'll see what that's going to afford in the future. This will be street legal. It is registered. I do have a title for it. I will get plates for it once I am ready to go on the street with it. So somebody asked me what my plans were for it, and I can't afford a UTV. They're really expensive. And UTVs, when you get to the street, you park and you wait for your trailer to show up. This thing should be able to do what a UTV can do, maybe faster. We'll see. Maybe not. UTV's pretty quick. But when I get to the pavement, I can keep going because it will be street legal. And just a fun play car. I have buggies. I have a street car. I have a race car. I have a pre-runner truck. So I didn't need another car, but I couldn't pass up having a piece of pedigree and Vora history here. And when my dad didn't leave or didn't save anything as far as any of his cars, they were pretty junk when we got rid of them. So this is like the next best thing I have to keeping some heritage in my family name going. So why is this called the rock car? It obviously doesn't look like a rock car. It's definitely not a rock buggy, as we know, the Hammers type thing. So Larry this car has been through the Rubicon a number of times in its current long wheelbase state and its previous short wheelbase state. And so he always referred to it as the rock car and had a winch on the front. And so I've always called it the rock car. Ever since I've known about the rock car, it's been called the rock car. So I'll stop saying that. But I have, so to define cars in my fleet, I have a buggy that we call buggy or Manx, fiberglass dune buggy. I have a buggy. It's a class 9 car. We call it the race car. So to define my 3 4 off-road vehicles if you count my pre-runner. I have a pre-runner, I got a Class 9 or race car, I got the Manx, and then I got the rock car. So each of my cars kind of have a name. This one's rock car. That's why we're calling it rock car. I thought that'd be better than it is. It's not. But there's the rock car.